Hey Pisces, this is your reading with me for June 2021 for love. So we're going to have a look and see what is coming through, what messages, information, clarity I can give to you. Yeah. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You can always check out your other sign readings to gather more information for the month. And we're going to have a look and see what is coming through. Just before I get started, just wanted to mention that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading with me, because I offer personal readings, then all the information is down below. You can also purchase it on my website. There's lots of other options in the description box. And yes, so they're done within 24 to 48 hours with me. And last thing I wanted to mention is my intention manifesting items, which are handmade. So there's loads of different items on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. And a lot of people have seen results with these items. So there's items such as handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. And they are completely can't even see that, hand embroidered by me, as you can see, and they carry very strong intentions. They are meditated with and saged, and there's lots of other beautiful items like tassels and beaded necklaces. So yeah, there's actually loads of items on there. There's also crystals and divination coins, charms, pendulums, sage as well. So from me to you, everything is linked down below as well. You can have a little browse, and yeah, that is pretty much what we have. And there's different categories on there as well for love or healing, soulmate, twin flame, etc. So you can check that out as well. Okay, so Pisces, let's see. Oh, the Hermit just kind of was like, oh, I'm here. I have arrived. Okay. So I'm actually going to put these together because I see them first. By the way, I am an upright reader. I thought I'd just mention that. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. We have the Hermit here. We also have the King of Cups. We've got the Three of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Cups here. Hierophant. Ooh, Two of Cups. They ignored you. Now they want you. What? Okay. Well then, Pisces. Well then. What do we have here? To be honest, this could be a crush, okay? This can also be someone from the past. There's a very strong crush energy though, so definitely do keep that in mind, okay? Because not all of you are exes with this person, or this is not just a past person. This can very much so be someone that you had an interest in and they kind of just ignored you and they were like, oh no. And then now all of a sudden, in June, they're thinking, what if that could have been something interesting? Like, what if that could have been cool? Because I feel like this person has kind of gone through, life in many ways, and they've come across people, but also something triggering happens for them in June, and now this person is thinking all about you. Now, I hate to make this reading, which you're watching, all about them, but the interesting thing here is that it's obviously something I need to share with you, right? And then we'll talk more about you. So yeah, there's definitely someone here, whether it's a crush or someone from the past, who really ignored you, okay? Kind of pretended like, oh no, it doesn't really matter, right? Or they could have ghosted you, could have, could be in no contact, there could have been a separation, or they showed, a bit of a flirtatious vibe and then they just disappeared, or you showed interest in them and they didn't really care. They don't really reciprocate back to you any energy. And the Hermit really does show that now they're thinking about you. So you are the Pisces energy in this King of Cups, and they're thinking, wow, so mature, so kind, so caring. Oh my gosh, did I miss out on a blessing? That's what they're thinking. I feel like this person has gone through a bit of an awakening, a bit more, I would say more of an enlightenment kind of situation where they're starting to become a bit more mature. And in turn, that's really making them think like, oh my gosh, like, did I miss a genuine blessing? So that's their, what's the phrase? Isn't it like that's their cross to bear or something like that, right? Well, there you go, right? I think the most significant thing here, actually I need to get 2 more cards out, is the fact the Three of Pentacles shows teamwork and collaboration. Now they're thinking about how they could progress with you. Now they're thinking how they could make things work with you. But the interesting thing is, before, they kind of just brushed you off. And I think that that's really the sad part of everything, is that now they have a realization, now they have an epiphany, right? That's what the Ace of Swords is about. It's about realizations, epiphany, understanding. It's like, well, why couldn't they have understood before? Okay, so you've got the Hanged Man energy, which is all about awakenings as well. And the Hanged Man energy is tied to Pisces. So you see where that awakening leads them. It leads them to you. And then the King of Wands here is about that sort of passion that they have towards you, that connection that they suddenly feel towards you. I think because in June you've got a lot of retrogrades, but you've also got the Sun going into Cancer, you've got Venus entering Cancer. You've got a lot of these really strong energies which are pointing towards mistakes that they've made in the past, things that they've said that they shouldn't have said, you know, that they know they shouldn't have said. And this in turn is making them, is making them think about the future. And I think they're also being pressured in regards to their future by family and friends, like, oh, when are you going to settle down? Like, oh, when are you going to do this? Like, you know, have you found someone yet? Things like that, you know, and that is really just making them think like, oh, well, I don't know. But actually, I'm thinking, that person, aka you, you're so kind and so caring, so mature. Like they're starting to think of you as a potential life partner. It's bizarre. It's interesting, okay? It's interesting how this happens all in June. By the way, you've got summer solstice, okay? So summer solstice happens literally when the sun goes into Cancer, and that's the big kind of transition that I mentioned as well, where it's going to be quite important, aside from all the retrogrades going on. It's a pretty big thing, right, to have a summer solstice, because it casts a light on family, casts a light on relationships, and also protection. So not only are they being triggered to think about their future, but they're also being triggered to think about how they could make that happen. And then that leads them to think of you. That's what's happening, all right? So that's really what I see in terms of this person that ignored you and now they want you, and now they're thinking all of a sudden about a future and how you seem to be the greatest candidate for it, which I think is really interesting. Now on your side, what I see is that you're really focusing towards yourself. You're trying to just get through, I wouldn't say like you're just trying to get through the days, but you're trying to just go through every day as it comes, and you're just trying to focus on yourself, and you're being patient, and you're just taking care of yourself. The Knight of Cups shows that you're optimistic about love. You would like things to progress, but at the same time, you just want to let things naturally happen without stressing about things. You have a bit more of a patient energy in June, which is nice to see, and I think actually that's also what triggers this other person in many ways, along with all of these astrological things happening. So the Two of Cups really does show that someone has a very strong interest towards you in June, which we have seen. And on the other side, you're kind of just doing your own thing. You're taking care of yourself, you're putting yourself first. You just don't have this hot and bothered energy. If anything, this other person has this hot and bothered energy where they want to come towards you, they want to progress towards you, they want to say something. Especially with the Knight of Swords, there's an urgency to it all of a sudden, where there wasn't before. Interesting, isn't it, Pisces? You're kind of like the King of Cups. You're just like, I'm just going to sit here on my throne, do my own thing. So let's grab some oracle cards. So these are my oracle cards, which you can find on my website if anyone is interested in purchasing them. Let's have a look at messages and see the belongings. The belongings. Wow. Belongings here is interesting because it's like the full energy. It's about like restarting things. And the belongings is also sort of packing up and going on an adventure. And so they're thinking about whether they should come towards you. I think that's a pretty big thing there. You also have the hope here as well. Like they're hopeful, they're optimistic that this connection held something special, or it could have progressed or blossomed and bloomed into something more. You've also got the teamwork, and also this is about reflection as well, with that hermit energy with the little lamp that we see right here. Oh, and also there as well. I mean, I really like the hermit's lamp. Not that I'm biased or anything. I am a Virgo sun sign. Just, No. It's not just that. It's really that sense that that lamp really is quite cute, and also it means hope. It means hope. It's about using it and using your inner wisdom and knowledge to sort of guide you. Well, shows that they're hopeful and they're really thinking about the entire connection. By the way, then you also have the teamwork, so they want to make things work with you, which we also have the reference to right there with the Three of Pentacles, right? They want to make things work with you. Now they're starting to see how things could progress. And the karma, ooh, are they realizing? Ooh, are they realizing? Karma basically means that, again, this is someone who ignored you from the before, and now they're coming back around. So that's karma, right? What goes around comes around. That's kind of energy I see here. They're starting to think that maybe things could have worked, maybe things could have progressed. Maybe they made the wrong decision. So, Pisces, that is your reading. If this resonates with you, of course, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course, intention items, which are on my website. And take care, everyone. Take care. Bye.